This tutorial will show you how to copy course materials from one course into another course. In the course that you want to copy materials from, you'll go on the left near the bottom to Packages and Utilities. Click on Packages and Utilities, and then click on Course Copy. Then you'll choose where you want these materials to be copied. The option here shown shows copy course materials into a new course. You want to make sure that you click the drop-down menu and click the option called Copy Course Materials into an existing course. The course may be new to you, but it exists on Blackboard, so this is the option that you want to choose. Then you'll find the exact course you want to copy materials into. Click this Browse button, and then you'll see a list of all the courses that you have available to copy, the courses that you have taught in the past. And you can just scroll to find it. Then you'll choose to the left of the name of the course, just click the button and click Submit. And you'll see that the course ID has been populated. We strongly recommend that you do click the Browse button and search for your course. It's very easy to make a mistake by just entering information into this text box. Then you'll select the materials you want to copy. I tend to select all of them and then uncheck the things I don't want to copy over. For example, I usually don't copy over my announcements, so you can uncheck that box. Also notice if you have discussion boards, there are two options. The first one is if there are starter posts in your discussion forums that you don't want copied over. For example, if all of your students created threads in your discussion forums, then you don't want to copy those over, so you would not choose this first option. This first option is if the only starter posts, the only created threads are ones you have created with the questions. If students have created threads and you don't want those to be copied over, you would choose the second option to include only the forum, no starter posts, no starter threads. Then click Submit. And you'll see a green bar at the top that the action has been queued. You will get an email when the copy is complete. It generally is a rather quick process. I'm going to click on the My Institution page and go to my course where I am copying to. And you can see the status at the top. It already is complete. If it were not complete, it would say something like waiting, running, and then complete. And you can get rid of this gold bar just by clicking the circle with the X on the right. So you'll see if I click on my content area, there is all the content that I copied over from my prior course. The only thing that you'll want to do is look at your grade center. You may need to adjust some of the grade center columns, specifically a total column and a weighted total column. In this case, you see there are two weighted total columns. And this is because I use a weighted total. I use a percentage-based grade book, and that was copied over. However, there already was an existing weighted total column, and that is also here. I can tell which is which because when I hover over the title, you'll see right above it, it says possible up to 0. That means there's no weighting added to this column, so I can just delete it. Clicking on the chevron to the right of the title, then I can click Delete Column. Then if I hover over the other weighted total column and look right above it to the left, you'll see it says possible up to 100. Now yours might not say exactly 100, as long as there's a number in there. It might be 99 point something or another number. But as long as there's a number in there, then you'll know that this is the column that you have set with your weighted percentages. Now the last thing I want to do is I want to move this green check mark. That green check mark means it's the external grade. It's what identifies to students what their overall course grade is, and I consider it the official grade. So I don't want it to be my total column, that is just accumulating points. So to move that green check mark, I'm going to hover over my weighted total, that's my official grade, overall grade column. Click on the chevron to the right, and then click on Set as External Grade. That green check mark will move, and then now this remaining total column, I really don't want to show it to students because the overall points versus the weighted percentages could really confuse them. So I could hide it, but in this case, I'm just going to delete it. So I click on the chevron to the right of the title and click Delete Column. And that's how you copy your course from one course you've previously taught to one that you're about to teach.